What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Evolution Traders Daily Technicals. My name is Anthony, full-time options as well as futures prop firm trader. What we're going to be looking at is Nvidia. We have earnings coming in after the bell. Market makers had us priced in going all the way to 535 or 460. That's kind of like the big question mark, right? Is the market going to start to roll over and do some back testing after the month-long kind of run-up? Or are we just going to continue to surge higher? So if we look at the daily time frame here on Nvidia, you can see essentially its price action is going to finish on an inside bar from yesterday's price. And we've been going sideways for about 5 days. Now, one thing to kind of note here on the video, ever since this strong aggressive bounce that the market had going all the way back to the end of October, you can see that Nvidia bounced off its 150-day simple moving average. That's this green line down here. Now, the real breakout, even on this dead cat bounce, didn't start until we reclaimed its daily 50-day moving average. One thing that I do want to highlight to all traders, especially if you're a little bit newer, generally speaking on the daily time frame, if we're over the 50-day moving average, it tends to be a little bit more risk on of a situation where we are looking to be long-sided trading more. So when we get those pullbacks into rising hourly support, if you're intraday day trading, or the rising 5 or 10-day moving average, if you're swing trading, those are the spots where you tend to want to load up. Now, if you can see, as soon as we reclaim the 50-day moving average on November the 3rd, we kind of has just been trending higher here, power trending off this 5 SMA. Now, we had 2 days here where we kind of back tested it initially on the 15th as well as 16th of November, and we've essentially just been consolidating sideways. Now, the reason why we're consolidating sideways is obviously we need to see what the market reaction is and what the numbers are and what the guidance is with Nvidia. So if we kind of look at what the market makers have us priced in at, they have us priced in coming all the way down here to around this rising 20-day moving average and in between this linear regression. So that would be a nice pullback. And it would still be a bullish pullback because even if this scenario happens, this is going to be the loading zone where you're going to want to load up for the next potential run up. You've got a lot of support here at the 50-day, 20-day, as well as 100-day simple moving averages here. This would be a great spot to load up if you are a swing trader. Now, if we do kind of break to the high side, if we break to the high side here, you can see we need to get over this after hours price action of $505.48. That's going to initially have a run up to 520, and anything over 520 can definitely come to that 535 area where the market makers had us priced in. It would also be taking out a lot of price action going all the way back to August. So if you kind of just draw a line here, you can see that this previous high that we had here going back to the late August, we've been having a tough time. So notice the highs here, and notice where we're trading at. This would be a breakout over this area with full potential to kind of stretch into the 565s. Now, again, if you look at the weekly time frame here on Nvidia, the weekly time frame, if we do start to pull back on the earnings, is going to set up an inverse hammer candle on the weekly, with support being down at around 465, which I would recommend being a great loading zone. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, so make sure you guys are doing your own technical analysis. But if we do pull into that 470, 465 area, I'm going to be looking for those short-term intraday bounces on the intraday charts. 450 is the next support that we have. That's your 20-day moving average on a weekly time frame, and then we've got room all the way down to 440. Now, again, as long as we're staying in this range above all of this support here, we still look bullish. Now, again, if you do decide to start a long position up in this area, be very, very mindful that you have that 40, 50 points worth of downside. Now, with Nvidia's weekly average true range of being around 34 points, we can get there very, very quickly in 1 week. If you notice on the ATR, on the daily time frame, Nvidia has a daily average true range of around $14, $15. So what that's telling you is that, Nvidia can go from a price of 500 to 550 very, very quickly in 3-4 days. So again, if you are buying at the top and you do manage to get trapped in that position, you're going to have to be very, very cautious, as this can work against you very, very quickly. Also, if you are going to swing trade, and you're in the right side of the move, what are you realistically looking for, right? So if you're in now currently holding long at around $505 and you can get up to 520, 535, you're essentially getting a 2-3R return on your investment based on the daily true range of the ATR. So again, you always want to have a plan, whether you're going long or short. And even if you're long and we start to move down, have a plan as to where you could potentially get out with taking minimal risk. Again, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I just started this channel in conjunction with my main channel at Anthony Trades. I wanted to kind of spread things out a little bit. This channel is just going to be technical analysis, giving us levels on what we could try to identify and play based on our risk management on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis. And it's all going to be different ticker symbols, different macro levels that we need to kind of sit on, be ready for, set alerts for. And my main channel is going to be more so, you know, my personal trades. It's going to be more so strategy help. It's going to be mindset help, psychology, this, that, and the other. So that I didn't want to I started off originally 3 or 4 years ago on YouTube putting all technical analysis videos, and the more technical analysis videos like this one you're watching that I put on my main channel, it doesn't really do well because not a lot of people just want those specific levels. They're looking more so for strategies, more so for futures trading, more so for all different types of psychological help and, you know, mindset building and confidence building kind of stuff. So I figured, let me get back to my roots. Let me go back to what originally started to grow my channel and let me just do technicals. If you guys want to see a specific ticker symbol with the macro projections and technicals based on my analysis, the way I do my charting, make sure you guys drop that ticker symbol down below, and I will see all of you guys on the next video.